Hyrule Warriors does an excellent job of making Link and all of his companions look like total badasses. And I want to celebrate that fact. So what we're going to do is we're going to rate everyone's special attack along with their, their weakness gauge break attacks as well. So every character generally has 4 attacks, but Link has a lot more because he's obviously the main character. But we're going to start with Link and we're going to work our way through and we're going to rate everybody's attacks out of 10. And this is, purely for fun, what I think they should be out of 10 based off, how cool I think they look. So let's see, maybe we'll agree, maybe we'll disagree, but that's part of the fun. So let's get started. And there will, of course, be spoilers in this video. If you haven't played this game and you're like, oh, I think I know what happens, it's just a prequel, you don't. Because there are massive spoilers in this video. So if you want to avoid spoilers and you plan on playing this game, get out of here and I'll see you later. Super basic, I know, but I love just him standing there charging the sword. Usually I'd probably give that like a 6 or whatever, but I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Pretty, cool attack, pretty basic though. Let's give that a 6. That one was pretty cool too. He has a unique attack animation, for a lot of the enemies in the game. Let's give that one a 7 out of 10. It's pretty cinematic. Man, dodging lasers and then stabbing it right in the eye, 8 out of 10. Oh, yeah, just jumping on his head and stabbing him in the eye. That was also an 8 out of 10. That's a really cool attack. Pretty cool jump down spike like that, 7 out of 10. That's pretty damn cool. We're gonna give that one. We're gonna give that an 8 out of 10. Ten out of 10 right there. Awesome, awesome. Weak break attack or whatever. So good. I think that's pretty cute. That attack. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give that a 7. I got a thing for glowing weapons. We'll give that a 7 too. Oh, he just kind of twirls around. He's like, F you on the upswing there. Look at that, an 8. Oh, man, I do like that attack. Let's give that an 8 as well. One of the best looking specials in the whole game. Easy 10 out of 10. Oh, I just love how, it had multiple camera angles to it. Him obviously jumping up, you seeing his back as he's stabbing downwards, him darting to and fro, and then that epic shot of him and then the camera panning up while he comes down to spear the ground. So good. Yeah, pretty cool stabbing motion. I'll give it a 6. Oh, love me a good drill attack. We're going to give that one an 8 out of 10. Love that attack. 9 out of 10. Just how he twirls the spear, pole vaults on it, then comes smashing down. 9. This Link had so many unique animations for specific enemies. It was better to do him in the field. Everyone else we do in the training room. It'll expedite the process so much more for me. Being a little bit selfish here. Her first special. Yeah, pretty basic. I'll give that like a 4. That I do like. Shadow Clone, stacking the explosive barrels. I'm gonna give that one an 8. Pretty cool. I'll give that one a 7. That just makes me think of Naruto with the frog there, so I'm gonna give that. We'll give it a 7 out of 10. Ah, the uppercut with the slash. That's obviously cutting the air, and it explodes when she sheaths it. That's a 9 out of 10. That's a really cool attack. Oh man, they could have done. I'm gonna give that one like a frickin' 2 out of 10. That's not a very good one for Zelda. They could have done better, I feel. Not bad. Cute little attack. I'll give it a 5. And it's got a bunch of moving parts, but not her best. Yeah, not bad. I'll give that one a 5 too. That is such a clever attack, using the mechanics from Breath of the Wild like that. Stasis with the bombs. I'm going to give that, an 8 out of 10. I generally don't like her attacks when she's using this weapon, but that was pretty good. Ooh, that is a cool attack. I'm going to give that an 8. Much better with the bow. Way better. Just like with her light powers and bow. Oh, I think she looks like such a badass, comparatively speaking. Pretty basic. I'll give that a 6, but still, looks so much cooler with her light-based abilities. Another solid attack. 8 out of 10. That's almost a 10 out of 10. That's a 9 out of 10. Her just, with her light powers, summoning that huge bow, blasting the enemy into oblivion. I think that's Zelda's coolest looking attack. Pretty basic. I'm going to just give that a 4. Love the character, just not a great attack. I do like the darting around quite a bit in there. I'm going to give that a 7. Oh. With the title, like the freaking, the whirlpool effect there. I'm going to give that one an 8. That was pretty cool. Oh, just her twirling up that jet stream, diving into him and then having that kind of that flip as she comes down. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Mipha looks really badass in that attack. I do love the kind of, it's basic, but just him putting together and clapping and blasting in every direction. I'll give that a 7. It's like, oh, go away. Daruk I always liked. We'll give that, it's pretty basic, 7. Oh, that is satisfying. We'll give that one a 7 too. I do like him vaulting himself up there. Oh, I do like that attack. Just his pose and his tightening of his fist there at the very end like a badass. I give that an 8 out of 10 for Daruk. I really like that attack. That's a pretty damn cool special. I'm going to give that one an 8 as well. Man, he moves quick. Once again, pretty cool. I'm going to give that an 8 as well. Pretty much as good as his special. Ooh, the flaming arrows coming down, or the exploding arrows. Let's get that one a 7 out of 10. Ooh. The rapid fire with, like, you know, the somersault kick. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10 as well. Man, I feel like I'm getting a lot of 8s this game. It's that fine line. When something's at 9, you're like, oh. You know, it's just like, oh, it's not worthy of a 10, but it's like, it's just a little bit better than an 8. You almost feel like you should give it a 10. Urbosa's so freaking cool, man. I love her. Oh, you know, it's a pretty cool attack. I'm going to give that a 7. Oof. With the lightning at the end after that twirl, I'm going to give that an 8. I really like that. Oh, man, that's cool. I'm going to give that one a 9. Just for spinning around. And I just love the finger snap at the end. So, so cool. Urbosa is such a badass. I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. That is just such a cool, you know, cool ass attack. You know, doing the kind of the twirl jump. Stabbing him right in the face, snapping her fingers for the lightning. So cool. Such a weird freaking special. I'll give that like a, I mean, it's cute, like a 3, I guess. Nothing super crazy there. I'll give that like a 3 too. That I like a little bit better. I like how he just summons them and, you know, makes them blast out like that. Oh, we'll give that one a 4. It's just not my favorite character. Like, good comic relief, just not my favorite combatant. Wow, that was pretty underwhelming. I'll give that like a 2. That's pretty dope, summoning the whale like that. I'm gonna give that a 7. That is pretty. I'll give that one a 7 too. I do like his water-based attacks. They are really fun to watch. Oh, just like both those pikes coming down like that. I'm gonna give that one. We'll give that one a 7 as well. Oh, I love me once again a cool ass drill attack like that. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10 as well. Not bad. It's got some comic relief. We'll give him a 7 for that one for Yunobo. Oh man, that one's pretty basic. I'll give that like a 4. Ooh, I do like the pummel and the boulder throw. We'll give him a 7 for that one. Oh, I do like what they were trying to go for with the rolling spin attack. Wasn't too much to it. We'll give that a 6 out of 10. You know, his special attacks and his weak gauge break attacks don't do him justice because he's got some cool combos. Teba is an uncertifiable badass in this game. He's so good. Love it. Bombing run? We'll give him an 8 for that. That's badass. freaking tornado shooting freaking bomb arrows into it. I'm going to give that a 9. That was cool. Classic jump kick. I'll give it a 6 though. Not bad. I do like the kind of slow-mo drawback. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. You know, I did like that even though there wasn't a lot going on. Riju. Oh, you missed her, bro. Very much like Urbosa. You know, I'll give that a 7 out of 10. That was pretty basic. We'll give that like a 3. I do like the spinning back kick. You know what? That was pretty dope. I'm going to give that a 7. A lot better than her first one. Not bad, cheering on her pet who's doing a good job. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Kohga is hilarious. Love him. Yeah, pretty basic stuff. I'll give that a 6. Love his henchman coming out. I'll give that a 7. That's pretty funny. I just love the character. Look at this run. Seriously. Seven out of 10. Just such a great character. God, I love him. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. I didn't mind that. The shield and the huge bomb coming down. Oh, the King of Hyrule? Badass. Oh, love it. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Yeah. I'll give that one a 6. Pretty basic attacks, but you can just feel the power behind him when he does them. Basic, cool, but we'll give it a 6. I mean, it's just a big stab, pretty much. Not bad. You know, I do like the costume change. We'll give him a 7 for that. The Great Fairy, I'm not a huge fan of, but we'll check her out anyway. What a horrible way to go. We'll give that a 6. Pretty basic, just a big punch. We'll give it a 4. Big kiss. We'll give it a 4 too. Yeah, that one was a whole lot of nothing. I'm just going to give that a 1. That was pretty disappointing. But she does have a lot of other, you know, really decent good attacks. So I guess that makes up for it. Monk Maz Koshia. This guy's got some cool combos, if anything. But let's check out his special. I do like the blast. We'll give that a 6 out of 10. Ooh, you knew that smarter. That's a 7 out of 10. I do like how he conjures weapons. Oh, he's like, get out of here. Yeah. I do like the going giant. We'll give him a 7 for that too. That's pretty dope. Summon them 4 angles and bring them together. I'm going to give that one an 8. I quite enjoyed that. The little robot that could Terrako. Let's get these guys here. Come on, buddy. Oh, yeah. 9 out of 10. That's just like epic as hell, that attack. I do love how he has to charge up Guardian Laser. You know, we'll give that an 8 out of 10. I know it's basic, but I always do like those kind of attacks. Not bad. We'll give it a 6 out of 10. Not as good as his other ones. I just do love the blue laser aesthetic in his blue weapons. Oh, he just looks so cool. And he's so tiny! We gotta give him an 8 out of 10 for the drill action again, guys. He's the little robot that could. He's so adorable. Calamity Ganon in the flesh. I can't believe this game, you know, lets us play as him. Let's check out his attack here. It's the explosion that makes that attack. I'm going to give that that's a solid 8 out of 10 for sure. Oh, not bad. I'll give that like a 6. You know, pretty cool smackdown, but... Ooh. Okay, that's... Oof. That was a good attack. Is that a 9 or a 10, though? You know what? I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. Pretty solid. It's the last one. Not bad. You know, I think it's only a 5 out of 10, that attack. You know, as cool as the slow walk up to him was... I'm tempted to change it, but we'll keep it a 5 because it's my first instinct, right? No, guys, that is it for, you know, the special attacks and, you know, the weak gauge break attacks. You know, what do you think? Well, I think these, you know, these abilities look pretty cool. And I love how all the Breath of the Wild characters and then some get their due and we get to see them being absolute badasses. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this, you know, this episode of Rate It, and I'll see you next time.